The VMAs and Miley Cyrus. I'm like, what? Boy. I know I'm old, but fuck, you shouldn't be talking about it at all.
Did that story, was that a big story? The Miley Cyrus?
Whatever. It was hot as shit. Who are you kidding?
The ass looked a little weird, though. But
the ass was horrendous, and we've all made our jokes. It was it's a shitty ass, but the performance was fucking hot as all hell.
She is sexy, man.
I didn't like the tongue thing. It just looked
How'd she do the tongue?
silly.
I didn't see it before.
She just kept sticking out the side of her mouth.
Yeah, that's a thing she's got going on.
I don't know.
Maybe because she's on the mollies.
Yeah. Look out,
mollies.
kids. She's popping Molly.
What are mollies?
Ecstasy.
Oh, no.
Basically. And we lost two. We lost two to the mollies over the weekend.
Yeah, it's some
big fucking show.
Yeah, some show.
Oh, yeah.
What zoo was it? The E-Zoo? The fucking Electric Zoo?
Yeah.
What the fuck was the name of the concert?
Yeah, I think Electric Zoo was the big EDM fest.
They lost two to the mollies, and they had to cancel the third day. So, I kind of enjoyed the VMAs this year. I haven't really, for the most part, who gives a fuck? But
I gotta say one thing. That Justin Timberlake is quite the showman.
Yeah.
He fucking, how long was that? Like 20 fucking minutes?
Mm-hmm.
And he allowed NSYNC, what, 2 minutes?
2 minutes to get up there, pop out of the floor, and then
you can tell those guys were beyond excited to be in the spotlight for 2 minutes before they went back to their fucking jobs at the warehouse.
Wait, who was the one that couldn't go? They all went to Justin Timberlake's show, and they said that was what started the rumors, but there was one guy that couldn't because he had to work.
Yeah, of course he had to work.
I don't remember the guy's name, but there was one of the guys couldn't come from California. It was fucking humiliating.
Right. And they're all like a bit fatter except for Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake still looks like a pop star, you know, because he is. He's huge.
Right, and the rest of the guys are like,
Some of them are just kind of like, yeah, I remember.
Are any of those guys popular anymore?
No.
Who's in it?
Look at the guys.
The fat one was in a movie. And then they thought, wow, he could maybe be in other movies, but he hasn't really been in other movies since.
He was in that Greek wedding movie.
Yes, he was.
Joey Fatone?
And they keep giving him...
Fat one.
Fat one.
Joey Fat one.
Joey Fat
That hat, by the way, looks awful on Justin Timberlake. He looks like he's fucking 58 in that hat.
That hipster fucking...
That fucking fedoras should come with fucking... They should come with like C4 taped in them. And as soon as you put it over your head, your fucking head blows off.
What happened to the guy on the right? He used to be a thin dude, right?
Chris Kirkpatrick?
Yeah. What is he doing?
He looks like an uncle at someone's wedding right there.
He was always the lame one in the group anyway.
Was he?
Really? Braids. Remember he had braids with beads on them and everything? He always sucked.
Did he suck?
Yeah, he was
Did you like NSYNC when you were younger?
No, I can appreciate them more now.
Why?
You can get down to an NSYNC song every now and then.
Well, what's an NSYNC? Which one of their songs?
Bye 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 is the
Bye.
That was a biggie.
My shit is crazy. Drive myself crazy.
Oh.
That's my shit.
E-Rock.
Lance Bass has a show on Sirius XM. That's what he's been up to.
Oh, does he?
A nightly show.
Is it on OutQ?
I believe it is.
But
he does it live, though. He actually does a real show every night.
Is he
wow.
He's in L.A., but, you know.
He was going to go take that $200,000 trip to space. He's one of the first ones on that Branson's fucking...
He just wants attention.
He knows he's going to pay for that ticket?
No, he knows they're not doing the trips anytime soon. He could have said that. Hey, we signed up, man.
First shock jocks in space.
He's not going to have the cash when push comes to shove.
Yeah,
of course.
Do a wacky stunt in space.
People are very happy at our take on the Miley Cyrus because it was so easy just to beat the shit out of her. That performance was hot.
Was it like...
But her ass was horrendous.
Yeah.
That's a cycle of female pop stars. Every female pop star goes through that sort of hypersexual thing.
Yeah.
At this age.
She really like pushed it crazy far. But that one picture of the back, like they showed, and she was wearing those rubber panties.
Did you see the split screen with the chicken?
Yeah, with the chicken. It looked like that. It also looked like the spot where a tooth used to be right after you pull it. It was, look.
Yeah, that one.
That's where a tooth was.
That was the best one.
Yeah, that's look out.
And he has a bit of a paunch.
Robin Thicke.
Well, yeah, Robin Thicke had a bit of a paunch as he was gyrating.
Trying to dry hump her.
Right. You see that picture of him and the way he grabbed that? He was grabbing her asshole. That photo with the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he had a handful of asshole. I've grabbed asses, but I've never fucked. He was scooping. He had each cheek,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the rest of his hand was in the fucking hole. I was like,
Yeah.
This guy's great.
Hey.
People are really annoyed with this song at this
Oh,
point.
I hate it.
Yeah.
This was the song of the summer.
Was it?
No, it wasn't. Didn't they?
MTV, but of course it was
They gave it to 1D.
because it was a listener voting thing, right?
And because their movie was coming
And their
out, but yeah.
movie's coming out, and of course.
One Direction rules.
They ruined all suspense for that moment because during the pre-show they were like, "Oh, it's listener voting," and so far One Direction has 8 million votes. Second place with 4 million is you're like,
Of course.
Why would they announce how many million?
I don't know. When you got a 4 million vote lead on something,
Right.
2 hours before the deadline, you're done.
The 1D movie is really good.
You enjoy.
Are they more popular than Justin Bieber right now?
At this point,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
way more
Yeah.
popular. I even know that.
Do you think he's kind of looking silly with this hip hop stuff?
He is in limbo right now. He just doesn't know what to do with himself.
He's not very tough.
No, he's not very tough.
No.
He looks tough though. I wouldn't fuck with him.
I feel a little
Tats.
bad for him though, 'cause, like we all do those humiliating 18-year-old things. But imagine having the whole fucking planet watch every
Yeah.
douchey 18. Like we've all done. You're 18. You're like, yo, what's up? But no one sees it.
Yeah.
think he's tough?
What is
No.
that one?
He's got some good guns on him though.
Oh, God.
Yeah, what does he do from here? He's got to come out with a fucking adult record.
He's got to do what Miley did.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do some twerking.
Some
Rubber
twerk.
panties.
And bodyguard putting him back in his SUV like it's a baby,
That was so
like he's a
funny.
baby, is like yes, it's the best picture on the internet.
That was a great pick.
I challenge you to find a better picture than that.
When is that?
That's when he like went after the paparazzi.
It's
That was
supposed to be a tough guy pick of like, hey, back off, and then like, hey, don't go after him, and it comes off looking like he's being put in a
He
baby
jumped
seat.
out of the SUV to go after the paparazzi, and his bodyguard there goes nah, and picked him up like he's a baby and put him back in the car.
He looks like an orange gnome, like a little lawn gnome. I want to hug him, you little guy. Yeah,
unbelievable.
Oh shit!
He was not missed at the VMAs.
he wasn't
No,
I don't think so. I didn't see him.
No one cared, right?
No one cared. Nobody asked.
He
where
wasn't
he
there.
was. Didn't matter anymore. You like 1D though, Opie?
Love the 1D.
1D.
I know a lot of their songs, man.
1D.
Oh yeah.
The Butler beating out 1D for the weekend movie receipts.
Well, 1D, only their fans are going, and they only made like
Racist.
Oh, that is beating out.
only made 19 mil.
19 million.
I think.
And that was a 3D movie. That should have made a little more.
4N beats 1D.
Jesus.
Jeez Louise.
But now Miley Cyrus, the latest on her, she's admitting in an interview that she's messed up and has issues.
What?
Good.
I guess.
What the fuck?
She should just fucking own it, man.
Right?
Just own it. I mean, she was #1 on Twitter for like a week and a half straight.
Yeah.
That's a good buzz going.
Did you see Mika from MSNBC on the Today Show?
No.
She thought somebody at MTV should be fired for that performance.
What?
She was
She's
absolutely
such a frump.
outraged.
Who?
Mika from MSNBC, the blonde that we
Mika.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, do we have do we have the clip?
Let me. I'll find it.
She just a fucking
Cunt.
ugh. Yes.
But I'll bet you she's a dirty one. She's such an uptight bitch that I'll bet you get a tongue in her ass, and I'll bet you that fucking she goes bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you. I bet.
Now at 8:37.
She's the worst.
All right. Let's hear what she said about this.
Mika, yeah.
Someone should be
Mika.
fired over Cyrus on MTV.
She was outraged.
Oh, by the way,
Today's professionals here to tackle the day.
before we play the clip, I'm really surprised that no one made the Beetlejuice
Oh God.
tweet.
Didn't come up, did it?
Didn't come up.
Just
Holy
kept.
fuck.
I see so many of
Holy
the same
fuck.
fucking tweets.
I'm like, you can't possibly think that you just came up with this one. 1,000 people beat you to it.
I like when I tweet something. I'll tweet, and then literally within 5 minutes, someone tweets it back to me
God,
like
she's
it's new.
fucking hot.
Hey, Ant, did you notice that?
Check this out. Yeah.
Yeah.
She is sad. It looks like Beetlejuice behind her.
Hey.
Well, no one really made that comparison. So
No.
I guess we should make it here today.
And you don't notice that fucking look who's there in the corner watching.
Oh,
what's her name from fucking Beetlejuice?
Winona Ryder.
Winona.
It's the details.
The fucking shoplifter.
Wait, was that really Winona?
Well, she wasn't really there. They kind of put her there. A little more Photoshop.
Well, all right.
Dude, Miley Cyrus is fucking sexy.
That's what
You like that?
She's,
Yeah.
oh my God.
The ass is shitty, but you can fix that with some squats.
Yeah.
Get it together a little bit, right?
I don't mind her little short hairdo either. Her fucking, her I will break you, Rocky IV hairdo.
She just has to write a good fucking song. What happened?
Tom Morrison.
Yeah, Tommy Morrison. That was a fight that he won by threatening to spit on the other fighter.
Yeah, he was in Rocky and dead at the age of 44.
He had AIDS, they said. His mother said he had full-blown AIDS.
Ooh.
I think he tested positive in '96, and he denied it. He said he didn't have it, but he tested positive, and his mom said that I think for a year he was bedridden with full-blown AIDS.
Wow.
44. I thought he was older. He seemed to he was around forever.
He was a big AIDS denier. Like there were articles about him that was saying that like the reporters would see like lesions all over his arms and stuff, and he'd be like, "Yeah, mosquitoes love me. Yeah, my dog did that."
That's terrible, man.
You know, like he would completely just cut himself off from that reality.
Yeah. All that money, too. He probably had enough money.
That's probably why he didn't.
He didn't have money.
They don't think he had money?
No, he probably went through all that Rocky money and all that.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he had money, Jimmy.
But no medicine. Could fix that.
Yeah, he probably,
Shit.
That's the big difference, I guess. You look like Magic.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson. Yeah, he's fine. So Mika
Outrage.
was outraged.
Right.
Even Matt Lauer on this one was like, whatever, dude.
Whatevs.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is Joey Fatone really the announcer for Family Feud now? Come on, look that up.
Okay. Because I know he was hosting...
Matthew Bishop on Twitter is usually not a bullshitter. Come on.
He was hosting a karaoke game show on NBC that went nowhere.
Wait, he was in NSYNC and now he's the announcer for Family Feud. This is not possible.
It's not a lateral move.
How do we find that out? Can you Google it?
Yeah.
Is that the Steve Harvey version?
Oh,
Yes, Steve Harvey's the host now.
Man, I was watching that the other day. Fuck, is that just bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
Steve
gig,
Harvey.
though. It's a great gig.
First, I just can't get over the bald-headed Steve Harvey.
Oh, is he bald now?
Oh, yeah,
Didn't
he
he
took
have a
that
wig at one
wig
point?
off it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, what a wig that was.
Yeah, he finally realized that, it's
His
horrendous.
mustache is, you just can't even figure it out. The teeth, I don't know.
We have what appears to
Confirmation?
be confirmation.
Oh.
We have confirmation that the fat dude from NSYNC is now
Joey
the
Fatone.
announcer for Family Feud.
Well, by the way, former guest of After Opie and Anthony Live, Joey Fatone.
Oh, right.
That's right. All the big stars roll through.
Do you think Joey? You think Joey will invite Justin Timberlake to maybe hang out on his gigs?
We're doing a thing on Family Feud.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Can we hear Joey Fatone being the announcer for Family Feud, please? You got a clip? Oh my God.
It's not a lateral move.
No, it's not. It is off a cliff.
It's terrible.
Justin Timberlake showed the world what he thinks of NSYNC. He gave him, I think, 45 seconds
It was pretty fast.
during that 20-minute montage. That montage went on forever.
Oh, yeah.
Did they
kind of an
sing a
award did he
whole
get?
song? I don't even know if they sang the whole song. Did they, Sam?
They did not sing. No, they had a
No.
bit of a montage, but not one complete song.
And how long was their?
The montage was actually shorter than any NSYNC song.
It was about 2 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Justin Timberlake is.
Closest I can get right now is 2010. Let's see.
All right.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, no, he says it's Joey Fatone.
And he has to say this is Joey Fatone.
He should ask, would you guys be okay if I don't introduce myself when I'm doing the intro?
Could I say I'm anybody but Joey Fatone? I'm Lance Bass.
This is Joey.
Let's hear it again, because I didn't catch the beginning.
Okay.
Time to play Family Feud. This is Joey Fatone from Universal Orlando Resort in sunny Florida. And now, here's the star of our show. Give it up with Steve Harvey.
Oh, he's doing it up.
And he's trying, man.
Yeah, but he doesn't even get that, like, flash to Joey Fatone introing Steve Harvey. There's no camera time.
No.
Well, you wonder if he's live in studio or if that's just a pre-tape. He might just pre-tape those fucking
maybe
in L.A.
He taped one of them. And they've been using the same
Every
one.
day, it's the same one.
No, you just do the families. You got to do every episode because you got to.
Oh, man.
It's the Roberts family. You know,
it's the Hitler family.
Yes, Adolf, Eva, Anthony, and Blondie, the dog.
How did I get in there?
Believe me, they're wondering the same thing. The perfect race, and you're there Italianing it up.
Exactly. Grease ball.
Where were we? Miley Cyrus? With the Mika broad from MSNBC? Okay.
outraged.
Let's hear this.
It's Hot Topic star Jones, Nancy Snyderman, and sitting in for Donnie this morning. Give it up for Mika Brzezinski, co-host of MSNBC's Morning Joe. Welcome, Mika. Nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Good to have you here because the first topic is Miley Cyrus and those VMAs and her performance there. You were very outspoken about this on your show yesterday. You called her performance disturbing.
It was.
We don't have the original clip?
Let me ask you the next question.
This is the one that went everywhere. This is the one that I saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then some parents groups are now saying someone at MTV needs to be fired because of what went on the air that night. How do you feel about it?
Absolutely. Somebody should be fired.
It's hard to believe there weren't parents at MTV who couldn't have put two and two together.
But didn't we expect this? MTV pushes the envelope every single year. Did you not expect that they would try to go to the next level?
There's pushing the envelope, and there's porn. There's raunchy porn that's disgusting and disturbing. And seeing a young girl, a 20-year-old young woman, literally in the process of her undoing, and everyone clapping for it and being disturbed by it and talking about it and showing.
Pause. But you work for a network that has no problem seeing kids fucking dying in front of your eyes from sarin gas. I'd rather see Miley Cyrus than kids fucking dying on your fucking news program.
Or both. Let's see both.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, but you know, she doesn't have a leg to stand on.
No, she's awful.
I think the kid video they've been showing all over the place is way more horrific than the Miley Cyrus twerking shit.
What a fuddy-duddy.
Can we play her? I want to pretend I'm on panel. Just play for a second.
Okay. Which I hope
Matt, can I jump in there for a second? Mika, you're a cunt. Back to you.
Mika,
I don't want to see it. Don't show it here on my segment, please. Here with you guys, please don't show it.
Listen, no one disagrees that it was really ratchet, and I agree with you on that. But I think it speaks more to young women thinking that being sexualized is a way to be seen and to.
That's Star.
That's Star Jones?
I'm a lawyer.
It is a way to be seen.
Yeah.
She's a sex symbol, dummy. What do you think Marilyn Monroe did when she had her fucking stupid hairy beaver blown up over that fucking over the vent? That was porn back in the 50s.
Right.
Or the fact that she almost sucked the president's cock at the garden.
Yes.
And can we get a bra that still has some juice in her pussy to comment about this?
Yeah.
Of course they're pissed off.
Those old dried up hags.
It's not an option for them anymore.
No, of course they're going to be jealous of it. But get a few young broads on the panel to discuss it.
Heard, and that's
but Star, that's exactly what we don't want our young girls to be.
That's what she's
old
feeling
ladies.
as if in order to be seen in America, to be seen in her business,
She's 20.
must
She
be.
can't even figure out who she is at this
Miley
point.
Shut
Cyrus
up.
I agree with
dumb
Star on this. I think the only
ladies.
thing that surprises me is that we're surprised.
Right.
She is a paid performer.
you guys.
She's trying to bridge the gap.
Matt.
Let me just say, she's trying to bridge the gap between adolescent star and adult star.
So, Matt.
She's on the most provocative award show of the year, taking part in the most
where are the
provocative song of the summer.
parental
I'm not
parameters
saying
that
it's
the
right. I'm
guy
just saying
Exactly.
the fact that
But
we're in the
Star,
Matt, will
media.
you shut these hens up?
Oh, my
God, act like
God.
you have a cock, would you?
They're just
Stop being a pussy, Matt Lauer, and say it's okay.
Shut them up. It's your gig. Quiet, holes. I'm talking.
Right.
Did you hear the whole time he's talking? They're just.
Jealous old ladies.
He almost said it's okay, but he wasn't brave enough to say, look, in that arena, it's okay, what you did.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Is ridiculous.
No, I've got my parent hat on. Sorry, I'm not a member of the media right now.
Right
I'm
now
a mother
you
of two. Sorry, not so. Where are the parental guidelines to take a child from Hannah, Montana to the next stage
Hannah Montana
without
is dead.
falling?
Didn't you see that on television
come on,
last
you
night?
guys.
Hannah Montana died a long time ago.
She actually said, guys.
Come on.
Oh, you fucking dried up
Just the
parenting
old
shit
ladies.
again. Enough with the parenting shit. I'll take care of that part. Shut up.
And by the way, Miley Cyrus fans watching that are 19 and 20 years old.
Right.
They're not Hannah. What do you think? They stay 3? You fucking idiot. Like, this is not a beautiful mind where the kid doesn't age, shithead.
Hannah Montana's been dead for many years.
Yeah.
4 years? 5 years probably. 4 years? I don't know.
And nobody has mentioned in this whole thing that the lyrics of the song are about her doing ecstasy and blow.
Yeah.
Right, so she was playing. No, whatever.
And why should she be married to that role? That was an older role. Why should she have to stay married to a childhood role?
Right.
We're just pissed off her ass was so shitty.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. She moved on from being a blimp. What the fuck?
Right.
Exactly.
Like you can't change?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fucker.
Go ahead. Come on, Matt Lauer. Get in there.
Yeah,
Be
come on,
brave.
Matt.
Exactly what you
Wave your cock around.
Exactly.
That's right.
Man it up for once, would you?
And Star, over-sexualized is one thing. Is it sexual to stick your face in the back of a life-size teddy bear and stick your tongue out?
Yes.
We're talking about raunch.
No,
we're not talking about
two different
sexualization.
things.
Yes.
We're talking about
Come
one
on.
is a level of taste and over the line. We all agree on that.
Yes.
The other is the fact that we're all running around talking about it. You know what? Instead of getting criticized, she should get an A+ for
Matt.
accomplishing exactly what she wanted to
She didn't
accomplish.
go to
Right.
her party afterwards. Why do you think she didn't show up?
There's probably a lot of other reasons. Let's move on.
No,
How about
really?
this one? All right, starting next spring.
And then they move on to the
They moved on.
Move on to something.
Holes. Oh, Mika's the worst.
Her and that fucking other bitch next to her. Oh, I've been thinking I have my mother head on now. Not the media. I'm a mother. Oh,
I wish you would say that in her mother head and then pull an Arbud Dwyer. This is my mother head. Yuckaroo.
blow it off.
Yeah, that was
exactly.
really
Just
bad.
shoot it off out of an envelope. Pull a gun out of an envelope. Shoot your dumb head off, lady.
That was like magic. He did. Pulling a gun out of an envelope.
Yeah.
Till his head disappeared.
I don't want to get hurt. Sure you do. You're going to put a gun in your mouth and pull the trigger. You're dying for someone to get hurt.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Miley accomplished exactly what she wanted. The whole world is still talking about it.
Job well done. Except for
We were
that
on vacation,
horrid
so we have to talk
ass.
about it here. But yeah, they're still talking about it.
Afterwards, she posted a couple of pictures a couple of days later of her like looking all sexy with a nice ass and everything based on what she was wearing. And I was like, nah, that's not quite cutting it.
We know.
The memory. Yeah, we know.
We saw chicken ass.
Like, who fucking sent her out of the dressing room going, yeah, that's good? Like, I understand she wanted to look like a kind of nude, rubberish panties and stuff, but they were too tight.
They were too tight, which pushed out some shit.
Yeah.
How'd her puss look?
I don't know.
She strikes me as the type that's now firing anybody around her that doesn't say, yes, that's good.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
true. A lot of yes men.
Yeah, and women.
And women, sure.
The new Opie and Anthony show, sensitive to all needs.
Imagine they bring a broad in to run the channel.
Oh, my God.
Let's
It would
see.
almost be great.
Oh, my God, it would almost be great. Oh, look, we're getting a little puss shot.
Let me see, Sam. I can't see.
There you go, buddy.
Okay, she's obviously covering it. I like the tongue out. Oh, would she be fun to just smooch? Kiss, 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 kiss.
Smooch?
Kiss, 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 kiss.
You'd like to smooch?
Let me see the picture on the right. That's
Yeah.
that's the ass picture when it's
That's not bad, though. It's
That
not as
looks
bad as I
better that way because she's bent over a little. And
But when she was walking, it was just horrendous.
thought. Yeah. God,
She just picked the wrong fucking panties, whatever.
She's not showing her nips, though, or her pussy lips. You could tell she has like a little cup on, a little girl cup.
girl
that
cup.
takes those meaty lips and mushes them in there.
Yeah.
It hustles the lips in. Get in there, get in there, get in there.
One of those girl bras is more like there's not much cup, but a lot of other shit going on.
Yeah.
Straps and borders.
Makes it look like there's a little more happening in the area than there actually is.
Right, yeah.
I like that tongue out there. She looks like Justin Bieber in that left picture, though. That could easily be Bieber.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
The fuck is that about?
I don't know.
I mean, but Justin Bieber is a very feminine young man.
Yeah.
So-
And she has a butch hairdo
Yeah.
and wide, eager eyes, as
So they're
Justin
meeting,
does.
they're meeting in the middle there.
Yeah.
Those two.
Yeah.
Yes, androgyny.
Yeah.
What does this have to do with Eminem? Shady's back.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Is he?
Isn't
Put
it?
out a new song.
It's almost time to change the name of the channel, right? It is, right?
I would think so.
Didn't we like this song or no?
This is a new song. It came out.
You haven't heard
last
Berserk
week.
yet?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we heard it and played it.
No, this is newer than that song. This is the single. That song was off like a video game soundtrack.
Oh, right, okay.
This is what he's pushing.
This is the big song.
He's calling his album
It's
the Marshall Mathers LP2, and that was his biggest album.
Yeah,
because he wants it to be just as big.
That's a ballsy name, and this is the single off of it.
Okay.
We got to talk to Who Kid. He's got to change the name of that channel.
Who Kid's not going to say one bad thing about anybody associated with Eminem.
Yeah,
Let's get him in here, though. Let's break him down.
He's not awake at this hour.
No. He's just flying around the world.
He was in Turkey.
You got to follow Who Kid on Instagram.
I know.
Every weekend he's in
everywhere.
another country.
Yeah.
He's in Turkey, and then he comes back to do a show yesterday or something.
Yeah, he is amazing.
Wow. He's just DJing these big parties?
Yeah.
He's like a major DJ, isn't he?
Yeah, he's huge. He makes a lot of money internationally.
He flies what, private?
He flies private when he's touring with 50 Cent. Like G Unit would have a private plane, depending on the deal. Like does
he warm up for 50, or is he doing his own gigs?
Well, he does both. He does his own gigs that he gets paid a lot of money for. Those are like big club gigs. And then when 50's on tour, he DJs for 50 while 50's on stage.
That's a huge. A lot of them probably don't even know the name Who Kid. They're just like, he's 50 Cent's DJ. That's
Exactly.
Wow, that's a great. That's a great gig.
Yeah, but he's all over the world, man. He's in these cool places. Nice.
Hanging with him at the VMA after party.
He was
on Sunday. I was.
Where was that?
You went to a VMA after party, Sam Roberts?
That's right.
Are you a mover and shaker now?
That's right.
I saw some of the photos.
Hanging with Nick Cannon, my homeboy.
That's what I saw. Mm-hmm.
We're buddies.
He's a nice guy.
He really is.
He's just a nice man, Nick Cannon.
We went to the VMAs once, but we weren't allowed in the CBS area.
Oh,
Why
God.
not?
Even though we
Remember
worked
that?
for CBS.
Because you brought two fucking fat horses who cost me a Mick Jagger picture. Those slobs. Killed them both. I see.
No, after that, we had GMs running out to see us in the lobby, begging us not to come in, and we weren't allowed to come in. I'm like, but we work for this company.
Oh, God, that's right.
It was the Howard thing. They
Yeah,
were very panicky.
He was
to have
back
us
there.
and Howard in the same fucking room. So guess who lost? Opie and Anthony lost. We were in a fucking lobby watching all the A-listers go into the CBS box.
That so guess who lost concept has just followed you everywhere you've gone in your career.
The Boston GM at the time, I forgot his name years ago. He comes running out. He has flop sweat begging us not to fucking make a scene. Remember this flop sweat?
Yes.
And we're like, what, man? We want to go in
we
there.
want to go in.
Cool.
We work for the company. Oh, my God.
Never felt like we worked for that company. It
Never did.
We were always a problem. You think we were the problem?
I don't think we were the problem.
I really don't either. Thank you for saying that.
You know,
Let me weigh in if I could. I don't think you were necessarily the problem.
I don't think we were the problem.
However,
we were bringing in major money for that company.
Yes, we
major
were like children
ratings
that
too.
were not supervised.
No, but we weren't allowed to be anywhere.
Spoiled little brats that were unsupervised.
You were a bit of the problem, maybe not all of the problem. Tony, certainly part of it.
The GM's name was Tony. Yeah,
Oh,
Tony
right.
comes
Yes,
running out into the lobby because the word got out that we were trying to just join our fellow employees.
Yes.
And he comes running out. I swear he had flop sweat begging us. Because he was in a tough situation because he had both shows up there in Boston.
Like Howard and Mel were in there
right.
in the back, and they're yucking it up, and the last thing they wanted to see was us walk in there.
Right.
How does that feel that you guys can't go and hang out someplace without people who employ you going, all right, what are these guys up to?
Yeah.
It wasn't the competition.
No, it was your boss.
And then we went to and let it be known. We were gonna save it for the book, but the time we showed up at Howard's press conference, we weren't there to do anything.
No.
We were actually went to check it out. And all of a sudden, we're sitting there wondering why the press conference isn't starting. And we find out later that Howard was in his limo outside the place waiting for us to leave before he would come in.
Panicking on the phone, talking to our general manager.
And then that's why...
Get them out of there. I don't want them here.
One of many reasons why Jeremy could barely say hi to us in the hallways these days, because he had to run down... Where was it? At the Plaza?
Yeah.
It was at the Plaza, and Jeremy had to run for like 5 blocks to get us the fuck out of there. Because Howard called Ken Stevens our GM. yelling and screaming that we were there. And let it be known, I've said this many times too. We went and we weren't even going to cause a problem.
We weren't going to do anything.
We were checking it out.
No.
Have you ever heard of a story called "The Boy Who Cried Wolf"?
Yeah,
I guess
I've heard of that story. Yes,
maybe that was
might be an instance of.
We grabbed sandwiches. Remember, we grabbed sandwiches. We even sat in the back, and everyone's looking at us like we're the scourge of society. And I'm
like, why isn't the press conference starting?
I'm just trying to eat a sandwich. I'm like, what the hell? Why isn't this starting? And then a guy comes over and goes, "Hey man, I'm a huge fan of you guys' show, but we need to know you're not going to do anything, are you?" I'm like, "No, we're just here to hang out."
And then security's like, "Well,
and then all of a sudden,
gotta leave."
Security like manhandled us out of there. Like, "You have to leave right now." I'm like, "What about my sandwich?"
Just enjoying your sandwiches. Why is this late?
What happened to the sandwiches?
And then we walked out the front of the plaza, and Howard's limo was right there. He was waiting for us to leave. This is a goddamn true story. I got major backup on this one. I'm like, holy fuck, we weren't even going to do anything.
Yeah, he thought we were going to make a disturbance at his press conference, much like Stuttering John did at everyone else's.
Right. Right. Yeah, God forbid someone does it at his. But we were just there, because there were times we were going to try to get along with everybody.
Yeah.
Just wasn't in the cards, I guess.
Yep.
I don't know. What were we talking about? Eminem?
Yes.
Oh, the new
Eminem.
Yeah.
This song is really all over the fucking place. It's sloppy. I don't know pop music. I gotta admit that, but
I have a good ear for.
I like a catchy
things.
tune. I like a catchy song. Yeah. I'm a fan of a catchy song, but this thing is all over the fucking place.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. He's sampling like Billy Squier and the Beastie Boys are in there, and then he's like, I don't know, trying to be tough, but he's not really a tough guy. He was a tough guy once, I guess. He pistol whipped a dude back in, I don't know.
8 Mile, bitch.
But since then, he hasn't really done anything, but he's still a tough guy. I don't know.
There is a catchiness to it if you listen to it multiple times.
Yeah.
But it's not a good song.
Is it? They need to put. I'll tell you something catchy. Is if you open the song like this.
It's no blurred lines.
No, it's not blurred lines.
What's the hottest song in America right now? Pop song wise.
God is Dead. End of the beginning.
Right now.
Black Sabbath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, it has to be Roar.
With
fucking Bartlett.
Yeah. Bartlett, that was hilarious.
Hold on, wait, before we move on from the VMAs, fucking our pal was in Katy Perry's corner for that whole fight scenario.
He was the corner guy.
He was the corner guy.
Yeah.
That's our pal.
Yeah, look
he's
at him.
basically doing his Burgess Meredith.
I would just shove my fucking nose right up her ass right there.
That's Rob Bartlett from Imus's show, who does our show when Imus is on vacation.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was in character the entire performance. I was watching him the whole time.
Yeah,
he's a professional.
I couldn't believe it was him. I'm like, holy fuck, good for Rob Bartlett.
I looked for a second. I was like, God, that guy looks just like Rob Bartlett. I was like, oh fuck, wait, that guy is Rob Bartlett.
I thought the same thing, and it was a guy looking at me on the subway jerking off. And I was also right.
I was disappointed by the performance.
By Rob?
By Katy Perry.
Katy, yeah.
She wasn't showing off her lady parts.
Well,
there was some
Miley's child.
Her boobs were pushed down a little too much, and the skirt was a bit long.
There was some jiggling with the jump roping, though.
A little bit. But she was wearing a sports bra.
Yeah,
she was
Miley,
keeping everything pushed in.
She used her singing talent.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Don't need no gimmicks. Well, that is a pretty big gimmick. Boxing ring.
That dumb Roar song is fucking great.
That's probably the
I'm embarrassed to say it, but fuck, is that a good song?
Or Lady Gaga.
You have to. I don't like the Lady Gaga.
Lady Who?
Well, the applause song is growing on me, but
I like that.
But Katy Perry kicked her ass.
It's a good
with
song,
this one.
but Roar destroyed it.
But is this the one that's also supposedly taken from the other girl, right?
Yeah, but the other girl's cool. She's like, leave me out of it, because she's like, I'm cool with this shit.
Treat yourself to my song,
because she's done really well, so she doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
But Lady Gaga got killed when her song sounded like Madonna, and she's not getting killed because her song sounds like people just hate Lady Gaga, and they shouldn't.
It's true.
She's a big pussied good egg.
Can we hear a little Roar going in a break? And then after the break, we'll do the Eminem thing, because our food's here and we're babbling and all that.
Oh, did you have a good vacation, by the way?
Yeah, why?
Anthony?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Oh, hang on. I had a staycation.
We could do vacation stories. Did you have a good vacation, Jim Norton?
Just amazing week.
Oh, yeah. I saw some pics.
Why?
Just an amazing.
You got stories?
They're not great stories, but I'll say it's in one of the top weeks of my life.
What?
Yeah.
All right, we'll have to find out. Oh, here's a little tease. But first, a little. Can we play Roar?
Play it. Yeah. Don't ask. You're the boss. You tell them what you want. Play it.
Just don't call us faggots on Twitter.